Okay, so I want to be clear about this. The equations of the horizontal asymptote, there are two of those. Now, if there's two of those, they're not kidding, there's two of them. So one is going to be y equals, it's horizontal, some number, I have no idea. And the other one's going to be y equals some number, I have no idea. But these numbers are not going to be the same number. So I'll say number one, number two. So let me see if I can do that. And the first thing I want to do is I want to go towards infinity. This is what you learn in Math 119. I'll write this one down for you. So limit x goes towards infinity of this quotient over here. And it's going to be the root of 6x squared plus 7. And the bottom is 9x plus 4. So the highest degree variable on the bottom is x. And the highest degree variable on top is actually just the root of x squared. As you go towards infinity, though, they're both going to produce an x, just an x over an x. All right? That's not so bad. So what I'm going to do over here, limit x goes to infinity. I'm going to divide the bottom by x, and I'm going to divide the top by this over here. They're equivalent statements, by the way. So as x goes towards infinity, the square root of x squared is identical to x. There's no difference between the two when you go towards positive infinity. So what's the bottom going to be? 9 plus 4 over x. I divide the bottom by x. We'll divide the top by the root of x squared. So you get 6 plus 7 over x squared. I'm going to do that limit. What do you get? Root 6 on top. What do you get on the bottom? You get a 9. So I got a horizontal asymptote, HA. I found my first one. And that's going to be y equals the root 6 over 9. Let's just check the k and see how we did over here. I notice you're saying, note that this is true when x is a positive number. And we get this number over here. So the horizontal asymptote, as we said, would be this over here. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to make an erasure over here. I'm kind of satisfied with that, but I want to go towards minus infinity now. And this is often tricky, and certainly I would say try to pay attention to what's being said over here. So we'll write it down. We want the limit as x goes towards minus infinity. And what do you get? The square root of x squared plus 7 over 9x plus 4. I want to point out, when you're going towards minus infinity, the square root of x squared is actually identical to minus x. It's not equal to x, by the way, all right? So it's actually minus x. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to divide the top by the square root of x squared, which would give you 6 plus 7 over x squared, and I'm going to divide the bottom by minus x. That will give you minus 9 minus 4 over x. Again, we're dividing by minus x. What happens over here? Well, as x goes towards minus infinity, you get root 6 on top. On bottom, you just get minus 9. What does this give you? Minus root 6 over 9. So I got another horizontal asymptote. And what's that going to be? Y equals minus root 6 over 9. All right, let's see if we did that in the k. This is the second part of it. And, I said that note that this is equal to this, provided you're below 0. We're going towards minus infinity. And we got this over here. We got another horizontal asymptote, minus root 6 over 9. We're good to go to the next question. Thank you.